Figure 5.3, Brain's Taste Centres. The colour version of the diagram shows how nerves take taste information from the tongue to the brain, where it is processed to give our perception of taste. This is the view from the right side. Let's look at the arrangement, but from the front, as that gives us an alternative view of the taste centre. Apologies if this picture looks a bit gruesome, as you begin to see part of a face within the brain structure, and if this occurs, it's just your imagination. Let's see what this diagram is all about. From the tongue, 3 sets of sensory nerve from the taste buds take nerve signals away from the tongue towards the brain. The nerves end up in part of the brain stem at a complicatedly named area which we shall call a relay station. And this is the first relay station. The combined signals then pass up the brain to another relay station, which again has a bit of a complicated name, but which is called a relay station, before arriving at the primary gustatory or taste cortex, where the signals start to give us our perception of taste. The relay stations help pre-process the signals before reaching the taste cortex. Taste is a highly complex sensation and can evoke numerous primeval reactions. Our perception of taste is therefore influenced by other parts of the brain, such as memory and emotion, so signals also pass to the secondary gustatory areas for this modification and further processing. For simplicity, the diagram only shows the connections for the right side of the head. We have exactly the same connections for the left side of the head too. We therefore have 2 gustatory cortices, and each cortex has essentially the same function, though the right gustatory cortex is more involved in hedonic sensations, deciding if a taste is pleasurable or not. And the left gustatory cortex is more involved in processing the taste components and what actually makes up a particular taste. Having the taste processed in this parallel way speeds up our evaluation of what we are eating and whether we should be eating it or not. With all the talk in the news about highly processed food, it's ironic that the sensation of taste is itself ultra-processed, with numerous areas of the brain being involved. With all of this, it might be surprising to learn that around 80% of the flavour we experience when eating is due to the smell of the food. Our perception of taste is highly affected by smell, indicating that the brain integrates different sensations to provide one perception. If you find this hard to believe, just wait till you have a cold and a blocked nose, and the food that you normally eat will taste very different. Taste is an incredibly important sensation for survival. We need to eat to keep us alive, and what we eat can't be harmful to us. For this reason, the taste signals from the tongue go rapidly to areas of the brain that both recognize the taste physiologically as well as psychologically, so we get instant reactions of like and dislike, and whether we should continue eating the food or whether it disgusts us. And disgust is a reaction which is a very primeval one if we think that food is off and may be toxic to us. We know it's primeval because it occurs in babies and young children before they've learned very many preferences. They show their disgust in a very visible way. Spicy foods give the impression that they are hot in temperature, but they are not. The inside of our mouths contain receptors that detect the temperature of food and are activated when food is above about 43 degrees. Spicy foods like chili peppers contain a chemical called capsaicin, which when eaten covers the inside of the mouth and it attaches to the heat receptors, causing them to fire at a lower threshold temperature, giving you the impression that the food is physically hot when it isn't.